What are you trying to achieve with legal analytics?
So legal analytics, the premise behind it really was people don't have an appreciation for the decisions they make and how that influences the sort of future consequences in a legal proceeding, as an example. And so we built software that predicting the future might be a bit strong, but it certainly gives you a probabilistic view of what the future will look like and what the best guess that our software can take is. And so someone can come to us, in essence put in their situation, and we tell them the most likely outcome should they decide to litigate, as an example.
Can you give me an example?
Yeah, so we launched a family law product actually. So someone comes in, says, I'm getting divorced, this is what my asset structure looks like, this is my income, this is how my spouse earns money. Basically, this is our situation, and from that we probabilistically project what a resolution in litigation would be, how much it will cost to get there, all of the sort of important information to make an intelligent decision. 1 in 7 people who have a legal problem actually go to a lawyer, and so we see ourselves anyway as symbiotic innovation. We take the 6 out of 7 that would never ask a lawyer any question, and we expose them to the questions that they do need to get answered, and we grow the market as a whole. We in no way intend to disrupt lawyers. We've referred clients out to lawyers, and we continue to do so all the time. They're people who never would have gone to a lawyer previously, so there's lots of opportunity.
And so what's most challenging about what you're doing?
What's most challenging? So the data extraction is a major problem, and access to the data is another major problem. We've been lucky enough to have people around us and surround ourselves with people who make that access easier in terms of the data. In terms of the data extraction, that's a problem that very few companies have figured out completely yet. We've made good progress, but we're by no means a completely autonomous, hands-off system. That's where we'd like to be in the next 16 months, but as it stands right now, there's still an element of manual extraction that we're forced to do.
Do you consider what you're doing artificial intelligence?
It absolutely is artificial intelligence. We leverage machine learning every day to perform tasks at work.
And where do you think this is going to go in 10 years?
Where do I think, like my company or artificial intelligence? I'm really struggling to see artificial intelligence replacing jobs. I think they'll augment jobs. I think they'll change the way we do jobs. But there will be very few fields where they're completely replaced. And so you said why?
Why won't they replace jobs?
I think it's significantly more complex than people give it credit for. Autonomous driving cars, there's a whole host of complexity that we're still figuring out with those. For someone to obtain legal services completely independent of a lawyer, completely independent of human intellectual capacity, we're talking about an android like from Star Trek, right? We're talking about data, and we're nowhere near that. We're in the soft AI field where it's statistical, it's derived from lots and lots of information, but it's very imperfect.
If you had some parting words of advice to a law graduate who maybe has a bit of an entrepreneurial bent to his nature or her nature, what would you say to them?
So I think there's really 2 pieces of semi-cliche advice that I'll provide. The first is take risks, go out and do something crazy, be unconventional. And the second piece is it's totally normal to be scared. And I mean that completely honestly. I'm a bit scared right now. I'm scared that I've got to go present in front of a room full of people, but I'm going to do it because at the end I know I'm going to enjoy it, it's going to be fun, I'm going to learn something new. And if you have that passion, these things come easily.